Right guys, just Storzy, and today we're back with another G Fuel taste test reaction. What the fuck? Alright guys, James Storzy, and today we're back with another G Fuel taste test video. Today we are doing hype sauce from my BOGO order packets and comparing it against Shiny Splash. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Shiny Splash, to be honest, because of the kind of tang. It's alright. I've drank a whole shaker of it just a few days ago on stream. But I'm hoping hype sauce is going to be a little bit better. Hype sauce is like the most unanimously liked flavour, powder and cans pretty much. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this one. Hopefully it's going to be better than Shiny Splash. I'm probably going to put Shiny Splash in the black shaker this time. So I've got both white and black shakers. We're going to do hype sauce in this one and Shiny Splash in this one. So just to make sure I've got the you know, the thing for the thumbnail, I'll do this. Ooh. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get these mixed. So we'll do the hype sauce first. Yeah, make sure you look at this camera. Ugh, come on. I put these lids on really tight and I've not even put the G Fuel on them, powder. Also, when I do Phase X powder versus tub soon, I drank loads of Coke today, so I didn't film it today. But when I do that video of powder versus tub, I'll try and use the scooper, maybe, from the tub to measure the packet. Or I could use scales or something. Because I do want to know how much. Some people say it's a little more than a scoop. So this should turn like a pink colour. I can see some little pink crystals in the cup. Yeah, instantly, as soon as I'm tilting the shaker, it's turning pink. Very nice colour. Let's give it a smell. Ooh. I smelled the berry kind of flavour from the sour phaseberry. But getting a bit more, it is definitely a raspberry flavour. Raspberry lemonade. This actually smells bang. So I'm going to put the sachet in my bin. And we're going to put this lid on. We'll shake them both back to back, I guess. So we'll just leave that to sit for a second. It should be okay with that. And now we'll do the dreaded scoop out of the tub, because, you know, whenever I take a scoop from a tub, it always seems to go everywhere. I don't know about you guys, it just seems to be the way. This is the way, the Mandalorian, you know. That was the phrase of the internet for beginning of 2021, it seems. So I'm going to put this much. It's a little under scoop, or maybe it's a pretty heavy scoop, to be honest. Again, little sediments. I don't even know what to call them. Little parts. Gone on my mouse pad. Let's see down there. What a mess. It's also on my fingers. Doesn't taste too bad off the finger, I must say. That'll get quoted, clipped and shipped, won't it? Okay. So let's mix hype sauce first, I guess. You can still see the blue colour through the shaker. These black shakers are really cool. Like with the bubblegum, I could see it was a little pink, and I said it's like Dr. Disrespect vibes. Already the colour, like the colour of this, the camera does not do service to it at all. It's such a nice pink. Maybe this one will do better. It's such a nice colour. Definitely got better shaking technique. Since okay, we'll swap over to the Shiny Splash in the black shaker now. I'm not going to drink the whole thing probably. I highly recommend shaking your G Fuel whilst you're drinking it every time you take a break. I found that works really well to get the flavour really mixed. Okay, right. So now we're going to get into tasting these flavours. So we're going to go first up with the Shiny Splash flavour. I already know what it tastes like. Not had it in a few days, but cheers. Cheers, camera, mobile. Can't really see it too often. Let's not spill it on my mobile. Yeah, it's got a nice berry, lemon. It's more lemon smelling than the hype sauce, I think, but we'll see. Ooh, this one's actually grown on me. Maybe the black shaker's doing bits, or maybe having more ice in it is the key. Then again, there's a YouTuber called Jordan89 who does really good taste test videos, a Scottish YouTuber, and he just leaves the G Fuel shaker with the water in the fridge overnight. Maybe that's why he has it so cold that he doesn't need the ice, but this gives a very similar effect. Why am I out of breath? This flavour is taking my breath away for some reason. I didn't really like it before, but it's grown on me. It's pretty solid, to be fair. Before I was getting a very weird sour aftertaste, the first tasting I had, but I think you have to shake it as you drink. But let's have a go with hype sauce now, just quick. Shake again. Nice pop on that. So this one's definitely got more of a berry forward smell, but it's a very mild smell, to be honest. I don't really smell it much. Let's taste what it tastes like. That Shiny Splash was damn good though. I was just watching a guy called The Billy. I want to say it's The Billy, but it's Billy, and he said Shiny Splash dethroned hype sauce for him, but let's see. They don't taste too... Huh? They don't taste much different at all. Let's go back to the Shiny Splash. More lemonade forward. It's got, I don't know why, somehow it went up my nose. I don't know what happened there. I felt like it went up my nose. This is definitely more lemon forward, not so much berry. Whereas this one feels less lemon forward, but it's still a very smooth flavour. They both feel very smooth, very refreshing. But I think the hype sauce it's got that little berry aftertaste which you get in the Sour Blue Chug Rug. Maybe because that's a blue raspberry and this is raspberry. Maybe they just took, like, you know, the blue ice blueness, and did it to a raspberry flavour. That's how they got the blue raspberry powder, you know. Man, they're both so damn good, you know. I'm sure someone's already done it, but mix the two and you'll get like a purple flavour. There's another shout out, another name I can reference. There's a guy called The Sky Life, I think it is, or That Sky Life. And I think his real name's Skylar. And he does a lot of G Fuel mix videos. And he did do Shiny Splash, I think it was Shiny Splash plus PewDiePie. And he gave a purple flavour. But he doesn't mix his G Fuel that much, he says. Prefers to just drink the single flavour, and I can understand that. You know what? These two are both so good that I don't really want to throw either of them away. So I'm kind of like, oh, if I have to throw one away, I'll have to throw them both away. So I've already drank like half the shiny splash, and well, probably less than half, and then less than half of this one. Shiny splash is a really nice lemonade flavour. This has got a little bit more going on with it. They're both really smooth flavours. You know what? Shiny splash has really gone up a bit in my rankings, but I still think Phase X and Tropical Rain are really for my like fruity palate, I guess. Then again, some people really don't like Tropical Rain. I may try it out of the tub and think, oh god, it's horrible. It's gonna be down on the YouTube channel soon, but not today. I might do a Raging Gummy Fish test as well, just so I know what it tastes like today. But I've already drank like a lot of these, so I don't really want to waste a sachet or a serving of either of these, but it's kind of like, you know, lose one or lose both. So yeah, I'll leave this one here. It's been a bit of a longer video maybe than it needed to be. It's the way it is with my channel, it seems. Also, I don't know if I've got my camera pan too high up and you're seeing like too much of the background up here, and it should be lower down on my head, but I didn't want it cutting off the top of my head for thumbnails and stuff. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Joseph Stolzy. Might have to try Raging Gummy Fish as well, because that is one of my distant friends, but I keep in contact with him every now and then. Organised TV, it's his favourite basically, because I'm sure he's gone through like 2 or 3 tubs of the stuff, whereas he's only got 1 of the other tubs. So Raging Gummy Fish is top tier for him. And yeah, want to see what Phase Jev's flavour is all about, so probably get that one mixed up. But these are damn good, I'm telling you. Right.